until I found a fortress. I went into the fortress to see if I could get lucky with some blaze rods, and seeing as my sword had looting 3, I would easily be able to obtain a ton of them. All I would have to do is find a blaze spawner. I found one pretty quickly, and after taking out a few blazes, I was able to get my hands on 19 blaze rods. The fortress was a pretty decent size, so there was nether warts everywhere, and of course I would need this to even brew up potions in the first place. I took a brief moment to explore the rest of the fortress, and then luckily made my way back home. I was simply getting overrun by withers, and seeing as I had everything I needed in my inventory to make the potions, I didn't need to stay here any longer. As soon as I got back home, I crafted a brewing stand, filled up some water bottles, and made some strength 2 potions. Now, with all of this preparation done, there was only one small thing I had to do before I fought the King Axolotl, and this was to make a spyglass. I truly had no idea where the King Axolotl would be hiding, so I would need the spyglass to find exactly where the King Axolotl would be hiding. After spending some time testing the spyglass, I knew this thing was going to work perfect. The last thing I had to do to prepare was make some arrows, check I had everything in my inventory, and then go ahead and grab my army of axolotls. But as I was going to grab the axolotls, something looked a little bit off. And much better. Once I had finished building the axolotl head on top of the axolotl's home, I collected as many axolotls in a bucket, and there it was. I was fully prepared to go out and battle the King Axolotl. But before I left, I went and walked around my base. This is because it may be the last time I get to see this again. The fight with the King Axolotl is going to be my hardest challenge yet. So for this reason, I walked around my base and looked at everything that I had accomplished up to this point. Once I looked around at everything, I got some rest, because as soon as I was to wake up, it would be time to adventure off and find the King Axolotl. Day 87 was here. It was time to adventure out to the seas and track down the King Axolotl. It was time for battle. I spent a few days with my army of axolotls looking all around the ocean. I had no idea where the King Axolotl would be hiding, so I would need some luck on my side to find out where the King Axolotl is located.